Hey, I hope you're doing well. Quick story today related to a video that we just published, which is this one right here. I just posted a workout video. This is an actual workout that I was doing when I was out in California, away from home, away from my normal routine and equipment and workout gear and all that sort of thing. And so it was just kind of a easy, super simple, creative workout. And one of the movements was a plank. You'll see me doing right here. So I before I did like the real video, I went through and I recorded myself. I put the camera where it is, and I did jump ropes. I did plank. See if I settle into this. Yeah, there we go. I did plank. I was doing box jumps. Right there. You can see me jumping up on the steps, and then I was doing some modified push-ups. And what was funny about this was I recorded myself before the actual workout started. And I just wanted to watch myself do a couple repetitions of each movement to make sure I wasn't doing anything stupid where if I posted it, it was going to be like an obvious, technique flaw or doing something that would lead to injury or whatever. I didn't want to look like an idiot, or at least as little of an idiot as possible if I'm going to post a video of myself doing a workout. So I went through really quick, did a couple repetitions of each, and when I watched myself do a plank, like the whole idea of a plank is to make yourself straight, right, and then brace yourself. And I was not even close. I had like two like different like angles going throughout the last 5, 6, 7 years. I've been working hard on my lower back and my pelvis position. It's led to a lot of low back issues, and I was overcompensating in my plank and over tilting my hips. So it was leading to like my upper body being one angle and then like a turn, and then my lower body being another angle, and it just wasn't even like close to plank looking position. So the first time that I looked at it, I was just like, what in the like, it wasn't. It looked. You could tell I was doing a plank, but it wasn't straight. So I kind of made like mental notes, push record again on the camera, went back to the mat, did another one, and I had to go back and forth 3 times before I could find the right position with my hips and with my back so that it looked relatively straight. And I've been doing planks like my whole, I don't know, my whole life, I guess, probably starting in high school, college for sure. And I was in a CrossFit for a little while. I've been working out and doing athletic type stuff my whole life. So I'm guessing I've been doing planks wrong that whole time. And nobody ever told me. And I never watched myself do a plank before to know. And so it's not the end of the world, but it's just an interesting example, I thought, of like thinking that all of these years, probably, I don't know, 20 years, that I've been exercising and working out, I would have easily just kind of assumed that I was in the ballpark, looked decent. I kind of pride myself on technique, in general. I want to do it right. I want to do it the right. It's just kind of my personality anyway, even outside of being a tennis, a technique type of coach. So when I found out just a couple weeks ago that I've been doing planks wrong my whole life, it was a little bit of a shock and a really good illustration and example, I think, of the separation, the gap between feel and real. I was trying to do it right all these years and was assuming, and I felt pretty safe about that assumption, that I was doing it the right way, but I wasn't. I just wasn't. I was doing it wrong. And it took me 3 adjustments going back and forth between watching myself and then tweaking and like, oh no, it's not quite right, before I got to where I was kind of satisfied, that I wasn't going to look like I didn't know what I was doing on video. So, A, I'm glad I checked it. B, I've been doing a very, very, very simple, mechanical thing wrong for a very long time. C, it felt like, and I had been assuming that I was doing it correctly this whole time. And D, it took multiple attempts, multiple tries to actually get it to the point where it was decent and it was, at least in the ballpark. So of course, this applies directly to tennis. So many of us have been around the game forever, And so we've heard certain words, phrases, and reminders, analogies, dozens and hundreds and maybe even thousands of times. So it's very, very, very easy to assume that since it's gone in one ear and out the other so many times, that we must do that correctly. And there's no way that I don't split step. And of course, I swing low to high on my ground strokes, and every down the whole list of 1,000 different things that people assume that they're doing. And as always, video is the way out of that trap. Video is the way out of fooling ourselves. It's the best way to find out for sure. So anyway, just a little funny behind the scenes story about the making of that video. It just came out like an hour ago. So if you're looking for an easy workout you can do at home for tennis, check that out. But also, if you want to make sure you're doing anything right that's even remotely technical, also make sure you use video, or at least spend time with somebody who can, so that you can find out the truth. Thanks for watching. Talk to you again soon.